The American Cancer Society says colon cancer is now the #1 cancer killer for men and second for women under 50.
It is alarming, and after turning 45 last November, I knew it was time to get screened, but let's face it, going to the doctor can be scary for just about everybody, especially when getting tested for things like colon cancer. So to keep me from doing it alone, I flew back to my hometown, Tulsa, Oklahoma, with two of my lifelong friends, both Tulsa firefighters, by the way, to ask them to join me in getting a colonoscopy. Yeah, what's up, man?
All right.
I know y'all like, man, I'm crazy. You guys look good.
You
look like you taking care of yourself.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm
doing all
sorry.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
I haven't seen them, just once?
Yes,
with our 20th reunion.
My buddies, Ronnie and Alfred, live in my hometown of Tulsa, Oklahoma. We've been good friends since childhood. Yeah, that's me and the fellas back in the day during our high school years at Booker T. They are about to join me on a health journey that could save our lives.
What was your first reaction when I called you and said, hey man, you mind getting a colonoscopy with me on TV?
I tell you, my knee-jerk response was no. Yeah, I absolutely do not want to.
And when I called Alfred, I told him about it, and the first reaction was like, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Man, were you shocked? I mean, what was your reaction?
Very, very shocked. I was dreading it, but as you said, we're getting older, it's time to embrace it.
As Tulsa firefighters, both guys work in dangerous conditions daily. Alfred, a fire captain and 18-year veteran with the department.
This is where
Ronnie, a lieutenant for 19 years.
I'll throw my coat on and then we'll jump in the truck and take you around the block.
We in here. Here we go.
Yeah,
Locked and secure.
Doing well. We welcome Good Morning America to Station 10. With difficult breathing.
Crazy.
Oh, I hear you guys talking to me. Yeah. So, guys, when was the last time we rode together?
3 of us? This has never happened.
Never, right? So you take care of me, Ronnie.
I'll take care of y'all, right? We're on for a ride.
Wow.
So what do you think, DeMarco?
Dude, the little boy inside of me is like jumping out.
Alfred is the proud parent of 5 daughters. Ronnie, a husband and father of 3 teenagers and a newborn baby girl. He's also running for office in his Tulsa district.
Trying to give you the full experience.
Look at that.
And now that we are all turning 45, we have even more reason to pay close attention to our health as we age. In 2021, in light of research showing a rising number of cases in younger Americans, the recommended age to start screening for colorectal cancer was lowered from 50 to 45 years old. Even more alarming, in January, colorectal cancer became the #1 cancer killer for men under the age of 50 and the second for women. And it affects Black Americans disproportionately. Black adults are 20% more likely to develop colorectal cancer than any other group, and Black men are 40% more likely to die of it. This was motivation to call up Ronnie and Alfred to see if they'd be willing to get a colonoscopy with me from start to finish.
You think about the impact, especially how colon cancer and its effect on our community, especially Black men. Does that make you really want to jump on board and say, you know what, we got to do it?
When you look at the numbers, you just look at the data and you realize that we're on the wrong end of the equation.
And I've known you guys for most of my life.
Yeah.
You guys played football, I didn't. So you guys were really, really the tough guys. But I have never, ever in my life witnessed you guys being hesitant until when I first picked up the phone call and called you guys. It was like, yeah, wait a minute, you want me to do what? Why is it that men struggle when it comes to going to the doctor for checkups, especially when you talk about colon cancer, prostate cancer, getting everything checked?
For me, it's the other side of that. What could be the result that you may not be ready to face, And that would be a big pill to swallow.
But here's the thing, culturally, right? A lot of times we grew up in a home where dad is either Superman or he's always working. And you don't have the time to invest in your health or think about going to a scheduled doctor's visit. So when you grow up in a household like that, that's not a habit that you pick up on. That's not something that you see regularly.
Both Ronnie and Alfred agreed to fly up to New York and join me to get a colonoscopy.
I realized that it's time. Getting ready to be 45. It's time to really take a look at my health and keep it up.
Why is it important for you to do it for your children?
Longevity. I realize I'm living for more than just myself at this point, especially. My kids are young, and I need to be here for him for a while.
And this is just the beginning. Tune in next week as we follow DeMarco and his friends inside the procedure room for what you need to know about this life-saving screening in the fight against colon cancer. And I just have to say, it takes such courage to do this. I know this was a really emotional thing for our whole staff, watching you and your two friends do this. So thank you.
Yeah, you were one of the first text messages that I get after I came out of my colonoscopy, just checking on me. So I appreciate that. And Dr. Jane, you can attest to this. Testing is so key. You know, it's a message not to my brothers, black men, but, you know, my white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American brothers and women, that if you get tested and find out, you can do something about it.
The only scary thing I tell people is not knowing. You can handle anything, but not knowing is the scariest.
Well, I can't wait to see the next piece.
Thank you. And thanks to the Tulsa Fire Department, by the way, as well. Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.